guys, it's me, Emily from EmilysTapeCreations, and a lot of you guys have been requesting for me to make a bifold accordion tutorial. This wallet has a accordion section back here with a Ziploc coin pouch, and then on the inside is a regular bifold with a billfold, 4 card pockets, an ID, and then 2 hidden pockets. Today I'll be showing you how to make this wallet. Let's get right into the tutorial. You will need 2 to 3 different colors or patterns of duct tape, a roll of clear tape, a ruler, a pen, velcro, an X-Acto knife, a pair of scissors, and lastly you will need a cutting mat. The first thing you'll need to do when making this wallet is make the bifold section. If you do not know how to make a bifold wallet, I would recommend going and watching my bifold tutorial, which I will now link on the screen here and in the description box down below. I would recommend watching my tutorial and using my measurements so that your wallet turns out as clean and nice as possible. The first thing we need to do is cut our Ziploc bag. Start off by cutting off the bottom part of the bag and then cut the top part of the Ziploc so that it's at an equal height. Go ahead and cut off one end of the Ziploc and then cut it so that it measures 4 inches long. Next, we need to make our accordion section and Ziploc coin pouch. To do that, make a sheet that measures 8 inches long and 6 3/4 inches tall. Now flip the sheet over so that the 8-inch side is facing vertically. Now make a 3/8 inch mark away from each edge, just like I'm doing here. Do that to all 4 corners. Now take your ruler and place it under those marks and draw a line straight across. This will help us when we're placing our Ziploc down. Do that to both sides of the sheet. Now take your pen and make a 2-inch mark away from the edge. And again, do that to both sides. You only need to do that to 2 of the corners. Now take your Ziploc and line the top edge of the Ziploc up with the longest line that we drew. And then line the side edge up with the 2-inch mark that we had drawn. Now we need to cover up the sticky between the 2 pieces of Ziploc. The color used for this will be the color on the inside of your coin pouch. To cover up the sticky, go ahead and cut 3 pieces of tape that all measure 4 inches long. Then peel up one of those pieces of tape and line it up underneath where the Ziploc ends. You want about 1/8 of an inch between where the tape ends and where the Ziploc ends. And go ahead and do that to the other side as well. Then put the last piece of tape in between those 2 pieces, just like so. Next, we need to cover up the remaining sticky. To do that, cut 2 pieces of tape that each measure 6 inches long. Now line up the edge of the piece of tape with the edge of the coin pouch. And after you do this, you should still have 3/8 of an inch of sticky on both sides of the sheet. Now go ahead and fold over that remaining sticky. And do that to both sides. This will give us a nice clean edge. Now go ahead and fold your sheet in half, closing the 2 pieces of Ziploc together. Press down firmly along the bottom edge to make a nice crease. Now open up the sheet And take your pair of scissors and cut down that crease until you reach the coin pouch. If you would like, go ahead and trim off any remaining sticky on the accordion section part. Now go ahead and fold the sheet in half again, joining the two pieces of Ziploc together. Now we need to seal off the edge of the coin pouch. To do that, cut a piece of tape that measures 3.5 inches long. Then take your ruler and cut it in half lengthwise. Now fold the two flaps back like so and peel up one of the pieces of tape. Overlap half of it onto one of the flaps, and then fold over the remaining sticky onto the other side of the flap, just like I'm doing here. Now go ahead and open up both flaps so that the sticky side is facing upwards. Then cut two slits, one on either side of the coin pouch. Now fold the outer pieces of tape inward, and then cut the middle section down a bit and open up the coin pouch. Now fold the remaining sticky in. Now do the same thing to the other side. This is what your sheet should now look like. Now go ahead and fold the 4 flaps in half, creating the accordion sections. The next thing we need to do is attach our coin pouch and accordion sections to our bifold part of our wallet. To do that, cut a piece of tape that is 3¼ inches long and then cut half of an inch off of that horizontally. And take that 1/2 inch wide piece of tape and peel off and lay half of it onto the right accordion section. And then we're going to need to line up the left side of the wallet with the left accordion and then press down on the right side. And if you don't get it right the first time, just feel free to peel up and place it again. After you do that, go ahead and secure the other side by taking the other strip of tape and overlapping it onto the inside of the bifold, just like I'm doing here, and line it up with the seam on the bifold. And then fold over the remaining sticky onto the accordion section. And now your accordion sections are now secure. Next, take your X-Acto knife and cut along the top of the accordion section, and this will allow our wallet to open up the entire way. Now we need to clear tape the accordion sections. To do that, cut a piece of tape that is 3 inches long and then cut it in half, and then lay it over the seams, just like I'm doing here. And make sure to do that to both sides. Next, we'll need to make the flap for our wallet. To do that, make a sheet of tape that is 5.5 inches long and then 4¼ inches tall. This is optional, but if you would like, go ahead and clear tape those seams. I'm doing this because I used white, and white tape gets dirty quite easily. Now go ahead and flip the sheet over so that the sticky side is facing upwards. Now we need to go ahead and cover the sticky side. When doing this, you want at least 1/2 inch of tape overlapping the sheet on the top and bottom, at least 3/4 of an overlap on the right hand side, and at least 1/4 inch of tape overlapping on the left hand side. After you've done that, go ahead and cut out notches at all 4 corners. This will allow us to fold the tape over later when we're making our wallet. Now go ahead and cut the side that has at least 1/4 inch of sticky overlapping, so that is exactly 1/4 of an inch, and then fold that piece of tape over onto the sheet. Here I'm just cutting the side piece so that it measures exactly 1/2 inch. The last thing I'm doing is cutting this piece so that it has a straight edge. You don't have to do that, but if you'd like to, you can. This is what your sheet should look like. It should have a 1/4 of an inch of a trim on the left hand side, at least 1/2 inch of overlap on the top and bottom, and at least 3/4 of an inch of overlap on the right hand side. Now we need to attach our flap onto our wallet. To do that, take the 3/4 inch of sticky and place it on the inside of the bifold. Then fold the sheet over and take your X-Acto knife and cut where the top of the accordion section ends. And then make a slit so that you can fold a 1/4 inch of sticky in the middle there. And this will help the wallet fold better. And then fold the piece that we just cut onto the accordion section. And do the same exact thing to the other side. Cut your 1/4 inch piece and fold it in. This piece may be a little bit more difficult to fold in because of the coin pouch, but just take your time until keep trying until you get it the way you like it. Then once you've done that, go ahead and make a slit at where the top of the accordion section ends. Next, fold the flap of tape in onto the accordion section. Next, go ahead and clear tape the accordion sections. To do that, cut a piece of tape that measures 3 inches long, then cut it in half lengthwise. Then pop the accordion section out so that you can more easily reach the seam, and then lay the tape over top of the seam. This will help our wallet last longer, and it will help secure the accordion section to the wallet. Next, go ahead and do that to the other side, and once you've done that, go ahead and push the flaps in. Then take your ruler and trim the remaining sticky so that it measures a 1/4 of an inch, and then go ahead and fold that in onto the flap, and do that to both sides of the wallet. The next thing is to trim the piece of tape that we folded in on the bifold earlier. Just trim it so that it is the same height as the tape on the bifold. Once you have done that, you can go ahead and add your velcro. This is optional, but I think it adds a really nice touch onto the wallet.
That is how you make a bifold accordion wallet. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye.